Good afternoon. My name is Preston Smith. I'm the head volleyball coach here at St. John the 23rd, and I'm here for National Signing Day with our Lady Lions, Bridget, Blair, and Lacey. I'm going to start with a quick story. So when they were little, Blair and Bridget and Lacey were all kind of hanging out, and they got into some trouble, which, of course, y'all never got in trouble. We know this, but in this story, they do. So the parents get together and they decide to send them to church to talk to the priest to kind of get back into the zone of where they're supposed to be. So they go to the church and they're sitting on the doorstep of the church. And of course they convince Bridget to be the one to go in first. So Bridget goes in the church and walks down the aisle, gets in front of the priest, and the priest looks at Bridget. He says, "Bridget, where is Jesus?" Bridget looked around a little bit and the priest said, "Bridget, where is Jesus?" Bridget kind of looked a second, and the priest said, "Bridget, where is Jesus?" And Blair and Bridget just took off running outside the church, scared, and threw out through the doors, ran past the girls. Girls went running after her, and she ran until she ran out of breath, which we're volleyball players, we're not long distance, so it didn't last very far. And Blair looked at Bridget and said, "What happened?" She said, "It's way worse than I thought. Somebody stole Jesus, and they think that we did it." Now, my point to the story is that you're never going to lose Jesus and your faith. We go to a Catholic school, and no matter how hard things get, no matter how far you get away, God's always got your back and always with you. So as a Catholic institution, I think that's a very prominent point to remember, that no matter how bad it gets, God's always got your back, and you don't have to look for him because he's already there. So, Bridget, Mama Bridget, I've been here for 4 years. I worked with Coach Cowan my first year here, and then I left and came back for the last 2. But I still followed you guys when I was gone. And Bridget's always been the Mama Bridget. She's always made the right decisions, and so I have that kind of quiet demeanor on the court. And inside, she's like this ferocious little lion, super competitive. Anything we do, she always wants to win. Although I still beat her at the circle game. Everything else she's pretty competitive with. Blair has got what we would call, and I read Tony Dungy's book about quiet strength, and that pretty much epitomizes who Blair is. You know, Blair is that quiet leader that people inspire to be, not just to beat. And there's Lacey. Lacey and I go a little bit farther back because Lacey played club back before she came over here, and I tried to get her to come play for me when I was at another school. She's like, "No, I'm going to St. John's." And then I ended up coming to St. John's, so I got to coach her for 2 years. So I was excited to do that. And Lacey's got this uncanny ability to just look like, "I got this." Just the most laid-back personality until she gets a set she wants, and she just explodes and lights somebody up. So I can't tell you how proud I am of the 3 of you guys. You guys have started something that Coach Cowan and I installed 4 years ago, and we discussed raising the bar. And as we've moved through, you guys have just broke record after record, you know, and the program recognizes it, the school recognizes it, and we're all just beyond proud of who you are, not just how you play. It's fantastic to see you live your dream, you know, and remember that we're always here for you guys, but you guys have started something to come back to and to see how far we're going to go off of what you started. So we are very proud of you guys for that. I also want you to make sure that you're thankful to your parents. The one thing that sticks in my mind that I think about all the time is I took 21 years trying to get my mom off my back, and I spent the rest of my life realizing that she always had my back. So right now you may not always agree with what they say, but you guys have good parents, and they've done a lot for you guys, so make sure you're thankful and know that they're going to be in the stands rooting for you just like we are. So when we do our prayer tonight, which as a team, tonight we decided that we're going to pray, but we're not going to pray for a win. We're going to pray to be thankful for the fact that we're playing volleyball in this pandemic, and thankful that we're able to do what we love to do. And so in that prayer, say a little thank you for your parents as well. So ladies, it's my pleasure to now ask you to please sign your letter, national letter of intent. So, drum roll. Nice. Bridget's got to have the nice handwriting. Ladies and gentlemen, your class of 2021 science seniors for volleyball.